On this episode, we're going to start talking about strategy. Everybody to episode 10 of Property Investing Plus. My name is Josh Redman. Now, generally with property investing, there's two categories that you can put most strategies into, and those are called value add or holding. So today, we're going to start looking at one of those strategies which falls under the category of value add, and that is renovation. Now, renovation is probably one of the most widely known and understood property investing strategies. If you haven't noticed, renovation TV shows have started to take over our screens. I mean, they even have whole channels dedicated to renovation shows. The simple definition of renovation would be to take an existing property and alter it as to improve it or revive the property. There's also a large difference in how much of a renovation you can do. There's things called like a cosmetic reno, which is simply just like a coat of paint or changing some bench tops. Whereas other renos can go a little bit deeper into things like removing walls or even just changing the house structurally. Whatever you're looking to do or thinking about doing renovation wise, there's a couple of things you need to be aware of. Whenever you decide to do a reno, please do your research. I beg you. The reason being, we don't always know what people want in a house. We may think we do, but I guarantee you there's a possibility that we could be wrong. Now, the best way to do research as far as renovations are concerned or flipping a property is to talk to real estate agents in the area, because guess what? They're the ones who are selling the properties in the area. So you need to talk to them and find out what is actually selling properties in that area. How many bedrooms do people want? How important is heating and cooling? I mean, is an automatic garage something that people are looking for? So simple things like that is examples of questions that you should ask real estate agents. Start finding out what sells a property in an area. Find a place that doesn't have those things and then do them. It's really that simple. Also, on a side note, you need to know what people like to be near. So what sells a property as far as location is concerned? Is it being near a school? Is it being near a shopping centre? Is it being near the park? Whatever it might be, you need to ask these questions. One simple truth to be aware of when you're renovating, a simple truth that the man Steve McKnight has made famous, is the further you start away from the solution, the more profit you stand to make. So in other words, the bigger problem you're solving, the more profit you stand to make. Another important thing though is don't bite off more than you can chew. In trying to chase that large profit and trying to find a really problematic property to chase that profit, it's important not to bite off more than you can chew. And of course, make sure you've done your research. Now, renovating presents a great opportunity to bring in some quick cash flow, but it's important to know that you're gonna need a substantial amount of cash before you start. After all, you have to be able to afford the work that you're getting done. So it's not uncommon to be able to get, if it's done correctly, double what you invest. So basically, if you were to invest $50,000 in doing a renovation, it wouldn't be uncommon that you've increased the value of the house by $100,000. It mostly has to do with the problem you're solving with your renovation. If it's in high demand, then people will pay more money for the solution. So in summary, renovation is a great strategy for some quick capital growth. And it's something that I would always recommend to my clients who are particularly gifted with their hands or have certain trade skills. You will need a little bit more money at the front end to start, but the return is fantastic. And please, more than anything else, I beg you, do your research. The last thing you want to do is finish a renovation and only just cover your costs. Make sure you talk to the real estate agents in your area. Find out what makes a house that's easy for them to sell. What are people looking for? Find out as much information as you can. Find out what the market wants and give it to them. Please don't make any assumptions. That's it for another episode of Property Investing Plus. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it. But question of the day, I want to know, have you ever considered renovation as a strategy? Maybe you've already done it before. Tell me everything in the comments below and I will see you in the next video. See ya.